Hi friends, welcome to week 2 of Farm Life. Let's go ahead and get our taps out and sing hello. Welcome to music class, music class, music class. Welcome to music class, these are all my friends. I'll wave hello to all my friends. Wave hello to Miss Sarah. Welcome to music class. It's time to begin. Okay, so to begin, we are going to explore one of the props that you have in your music box, and that is this little guy, our piggy nose pig. That's how you say pig in baby sign language. You put your hand under your chin and you kind of squeeze it 2 times. Pig. Sometimes I like to go oink, 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 oink. So we are going to play with our pig nose today. And grown-ups, I want you to just kind of experiment and be nice and playful with this one. So go ahead and put it on you. So this particular prop is meant for you to play with. If you do have an older toddler that is reaching for it and showing a little bit of curiosity in it, and they are a little bit older, you can give them the opportunity to try it. Just make sure that it's kind of down nice and low so they do have those air holes. And I don't want it used on babies. For babies, I want them to just be able to kind of see it on you. So once you have it on, how does your baby respond to this? What do they do? And they may or may not enjoy it. You can always kind of take it up and say, peekaboo, and put it back on and do another, peekaboo. Just kind of put it back on and play with that for just a minute and let them kind of just see that it is you. If they seem perfectly fine with it and you want to go a little bit closer, go ahead and lean in and see if your little one can kind of reach up and grab it. Maybe you can even give them a little piggy kiss by putting your piggy nose onto their nose. Nose. This is my pig nose. What sound does a pig make? A pig says, right? So we're going to see if we can have a little bit of fun with some piggy toes today. This one would be great, especially for our younger babies, to be in a position where they are lying down. I'm going to use my cow for this one since he's near me. And then obviously if you have a baby that is independently sitting, you can sit them up. And if you have a walker and one that's just kind of moving around, again, just kind of let them move around and let them kind of be. Another great position for this one, if you do have a more active kiddo, is to have them sit in your lap where you can kind of hold them a little bit and kind of play with their toes. So we're going to be doing a little bit of sensory play with their toes. That's why you want them in a position where you can kind of access that on a physical level, okay? So go ahead and either pause the video and get into a position or watch the video and learn, and then you can do it again on your own time later, okay? I am going to do this with my piggy nose on, but you can choose to take it off and kind of add it back on whenever you want to during this time, okay? All right, here we go. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna count all of our piggy toes. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And count the other ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 5 and 5, 10 little piggy toes. The way that I do this song, we are going to be doing This Little Piggy, is a little bit different. I don't do any of the tickle portions of it. One thing that I do is I put my hands way up in the air to get their attention visually. So go ahead and put your hands up, give them a little wiggle around, little jazz hands. And then as we come down, we're going to say, wee! And kind of slam the floor at the end. And we're going to repeat that a couple of times. Babies that are sitting right here in front of us, we're going to maintain eye contact and come down right on the other side of them. Babies that are sitting up, you can come down right in front of them. And babies that are crawling around, they can watch us. Babies that are in your lap, they can kind of watch you from above, or you can choose to do it with their feet or with their arms, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and do that just a couple of times just to get their attention. Ready? Hands up, here we go. Whee! Up again. Whee! And one more time. Whee! The louder that you are and the more that you exaggerate that kind of vocal fall there, it's called a vocal slide, the more attentive they're going to be to it because you're creating lots of contrast. Babies actually love those vocal slides, okay? So that's going to be what we do instead of the tickle when we say our wee, all right? Everything else is pretty much like you heard it. I just jazzed the song up a little bit. So go ahead and find your first toe, the big toe. If they let you kind of play with their toes, awesome. If they don't, you can use your own or you can use your fingers. Here we go. This little piggy went to market. This little piggy stayed home. This little piggy ate roast beef and this little piggy had none. Find the small one. But this little piggy went wee all the way home, all the way home. Next one. This little piggy went to market. This little piggy stayed home. This little piggy ate roast beef and this little piggy had none. But this little piggy went wee all the way home, all the way home. Clap it out. All the way home, all the way home. Nice and quiet. All the way home. So my little one loved that 13 years ago when she was a baby. So I hope that you kind of repeat this, rewind it, repeat it, learn it, and just play it. It's a really nice kind of a sweet way to physically interact with them and their body. And then to get in, tongue-tied, again, to get in that vocal slide feature, which the babies really love, all that contrast, okay? All right, so talking about our piggies, we're gonna move on to this little guy that I have here in my lap, our cows. Our cows. Hi, cow. Hi. Hi, cow. The cow is waving. The cow says, moo, moo. And the sign for cow is cow. Right, so we put our thumb out, our pinky out, the 3 other fingers are down, and we click cow near our head, cow. So the reason why I'm starting off with the sign for cow is this song is actually going to illustrate lots of different signs for baby to watch. Baby signs are amazing, and I hope that you are using them. Even if your child is already using words, keep adding signs because it just gives them more features and more kind of opportunities to express themselves in different ways. I think that my child, my oldest, she was probably, I used baby signs beginning from like 6 to 8 months. And I think she wasn't until 16 to 18 months until she started to actually use them herself. And then when she did, it was like an explosion of expression. So even if they're not repeating you, even if you think that you can only use baby signs on a younger baby, none of that is true. Use it, use it, use it all the way up until 2, 3 years old even, okay? So we're gonna learn lots of different signs for cow and all of the products that are made with milk, all right? So milk is said like this. You can go like this if you want to kind of be like you're milking a cow. Traditionally, it's kind of done like this, like they're squeezing their hand, milk, right? Milk comes from a cow. And the things that milk can make are butter. So it's like you're spreading butter on a piece of toast, butter, cheese, ice cream, And then of course you can drink it, okay? So those are all the different things that we're gonna add in. This is a great song just to kind of sing when you're wherever, because our babies are really watching us. And then you can take these things and you can use them throughout your life. So if you are serving cheese to your baby, you can use the sign for cheese. And if they are drinking something, you can use the sign for drink. If they want milk, you can use the sign for milk. All right, so let's do it together. All right, here we go. Moo, moo, brown cow, have you milk for me? Yes, sir, sweet and pure as can be. Churn it into butter, make it into cheese, freeze it into ice cream, or drink it if you please. Moo, moo, brown cow, have you milk for me? Yes, sir, sweet and pure as can be. And then I want you to kind of do a yay! To kind of break it up, because otherwise it's just going to flow into one big long thing. So I want them to kind of feel that break. And then you can say cow, cow. If you want to get out your picture card that you made last week of the cow, you can get that out as well. Let's repeat it again, just so you know it. Ready? Moo, moo, brown cow, have you milk for me? Yes, sir, sweet and pure as can be. Churn it into butter. Make it into cheese. Freeze it into ice cream, or drink it if you please. Moo, moo, brown cow, have you milk for me? Yes, sir, sweet and pure as can be. Cow, all the things that milk can be made from a cow. All right, friends. So we're going to move on, because I want to get to the instrumentation part of today's class and make sure that you have this one to play with, because you got something really special in your music kit. You got egg shakers. Egg shakers are one of my favorite instruments for babies, and I explained a little bit more about that in your all's activity guide this week. And then we also have this little baby chick that's going to kind of go along with this activity, and especially when you bring this out to explore with a little bit later on, they'll have this activity and this particular song that we're going to learn to kind of fall back on, and just to kind of have something to relate to. So go ahead and grab your shakers. We're going to primarily use our shakers for this one. We don't necessarily need to use our chick for this one. So let's focus on just the shakers on this one. And if you want to give them one and then you have one, that way we can kind of play with them for this one. If you happen to have an extra pair of shakers, awesome, give them two and then you'll have two, okay? So let's go ahead and turn them on, whether they have one and you have one, or if you each have two. Let's go ahead and just kind of shake them on. Ready? Here we go. Shake and shake and shake and shake, shake and shake and shake and shake, shake and shake and shake and shake, shake and shake and stop. Big pause here. Give them a little bit of time to respond. During our silence is when they'll play. We'll shake again. Our turn. Shake and shake and shake and shake, shake and shake and shake and shake, shake and shake and shake and shake, shake and shake and stop. Shake and shake and shake and shake, shake and shake and shake and shake, shake and shake and shake and shake, shake and shake and stop. So you'll notice that I give them lots of opportunities to kind of respond back to that, and that's because they're learning what's called two-way communication. So when we are shaking and we're singing our shake and shake and shake song, they're really primarily, more than anything, watching and listening. So it isn't until we actually stop and are nice and quiet that we give them the opportunity to begin to kind of shake as well. So you might get just a couple little kind of shakes here and there. And when you do, nod your head and smile. We don't want to say, good job, because the moment we do that, they're going to go right back to that receptive learning because they're now listening to the sound of our voice, okay? So make sure you give them nice big pauses of complete silence, but we can be there with eye contact and facial features that are affirmative to them, okay? All right, so once we have turned them on, we are going to explore a song today called Baby Chicks Are Singing. And our baby chicks are going to say, pew, 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 pew. And every time we say pew, 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 we're going to shake our shakers, all right? So I'm just going to jump right into it because it's going to be easiest to learn that way. It goes like this. Quiet shakers first. Your little one can play. Never regulate what they are doing, okay? If they play the entire time, totally fine. Just stay along with me. We'll model what I'm doing. Ready? Here we go. Baby chicks are singing. Pee-o, pee-o, pee-o. Mama, we are hungry. You can touch their belly if you want to as well. Mama, we are cold. Pee-o, 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 pee-o. Baby chicks are singing, pee-o, pee-o, pee-o. Mama, we are hungry. Mama, we are cold. Higher pitch pee-o this time. Ready? Last one. Baby chicks are singing, pee-o, pee-o, pee-o. Mama, we are hungry. Mama, we are cold. So you can see that when you add a sequence of those, repeating those over and over again, your baby will start to anticipate when you are going to stop shaking the shakers and then when you shake it, okay? So you'll kind of see the response to that a little bit. That's a really fun one to do. And when you play with your baby chicks this week, make sure you get that one out and play with it, okay? All right. Go ahead and set your shakers away. We're actually going to do what's called a rhythm ride song. And I think we did a little bit of this with the horse sounds last class. So what we're going to do is we're going to get into position for that. The rhythm ride position is your legs stretched out in front of you. And then your child's going to be sitting on your lap facing you. So they're kind of right on your thighs so that any move that you make will automatically kind of translate into their body and they'll move along with us, okay? All right, so we're gonna do a kind of wheels on the tractor or tractor on the farm type activity. We're gonna do a couple of different things. So we're going to do the wheels on the tractor go round and round. And so for that one, we're going to kind of go side to side like this, okay? Wheels on the tractor go round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheels on the tractor go round and round, all through the farm. Perfect. And then we're going to see if we can pull a load. And for that one, we're going to pull it all the way up and come back down. Okay, ready? Let's try that. The wheels on the tractor pull a load, pull a load, pull a load. The wheels on the tractor pull a load all through the farm. And then, for this one, we're gonna get stuck in the mud. So your little one's gonna go boop, come down like this, and you're gonna pick them back up and put them back on the tractor. You wanna try it? All right, here we go. The wheels on the tractor stuck in the mud. Uh-oh, stuck in the mud. Uh-oh, stuck in the mud. Uh-oh, wheels on the tractor stuck in the mud. Uh-oh, all through the farm. So you have 3 different ways to kind of contrast that. You have the wheels go round and round. You have the wheels pull a load up and down, and when you go up, you're going to kind of push them so they're at the very top, so they can kind of fall back down and then fall in the mud. They're going to come right in between your legs on the ground, and you'll pick them back up, okay? You can also add any other thing that you want to. You can say wheel the tractor go really fast. You can kind of shake your legs really fast back and forth. Do whatever you want to on that one. That's a lot of fun to kind of add in those rhythm rides with them. Okay, friends, you have lots of different activities that you are going to be doing with your activity guide this week. So some of them include some sensory play. So let me kind of know how that goes. You have your ball play that you're going to do with the kind of beach ball, farm animal beach balls that you guys have. Let me know if you have any questions. I got through everything pretty quickly today, so we're gonna end just a few minutes early, but this will give you time to kind of pop in one of those free play links that I gave you, and I'll put those in this one as well. If you look in the description of this video, there'll be the links to the free play songs that I mentioned last time, because you are gonna want to follow up some of this more structured play with a little bit more of kind of free play. The free play is probably 50% as important as all of this other stuff with this particular age grade. So make sure that you are doing that as well. And since we are ending just a couple minutes early, you can kind of pop those on and do that as well, okay? All right. I will see you at the play date on Thursday. The play dates are just an opportunity for us to see one another face to face, to see other families that are doing this, to see other babies. And then last week we had a little bit of time where we unmuted everybody, and then we ourselves were nice and quiet, and we let the babies kind of babble and kind of talk to one another, and that was super cool. So we'll keep doing that as well. I'm excited to see as the months go by and we do this with this particular age group, those babies kind of making a little bit more sound during that time, okay? All right, I will see you on Thursday. If you have any questions, send them my way. Let's go ahead and close out this section with a goodbye song. Here we go. Bye, goodbye to you. Our music class is through. Hi ho, off we go. Goodbye, goodbye to you. I'll wave to all my friends. Wave to Miss Sarah. Hi ho, off we go. Goodbye, goodbye to you. All right, friends, I'll see you next time. Bye.